All right, everybody. Hey, check and make sure my mic's turned on. And it is. How's everybody doing this evening? Cool. All right. Make sure the volume's up so everybody can hear me. And hey, everybody, and welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and we're live streaming. Yay! Always look forward to Friday live streaming. Hey, Nathan, how's it going? It says, this is cool. Well, okay, cool. All right. Well, as normal, I sent out some invites to some people. We'll see if anybody's able to join. It is a Friday night, and I'm hoping that most everybody that I know has a life. But then again, there's some losers, and they'll join me. All right. Let me switch cameras real quick so we can start drawing. Oh, give me just a second. I hope everybody is having a very good Friday. I hope everybody is all excited about the weekend coming. You know, I am most definitely excited about the weekend. All right. Dillard says, I can't be there. I have a life. Yeah, I understand. Dillard. Nathan says, sorry, I have to go. This is logging. Sorry, no problem. Laggy ass stream, says Dillard. Yeah, whatever. Okay. All right. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to debate. I'm going to use a backboard. I'm going to use a piece of paper. I think I'm going to use a piece of paper. All right. For some reason, everything reset. And oh, see, now I don't even know if I'm broadcasting anymore. Hold on a second. Let me refresh here. An error occurred. Please try again. That's not good. All right, let me see here. All right, we're back. All right. What's up, Dillard? What you doing, man? You're probably doing something cool and interesting, right? But needless to say, I keep forgetting I got these things here. Let me move them out of the way real quick. Been working on my comic inventory for the store. And these right here are barcode stickers. So if I have a comic that doesn't have a barcode on it, I add a barcode to the back of the backboard. At the bag that it's in. And crap, now I don't know if anybody can even see me. Oh, geez Louise. Hold on a second. Give me just half a second. All right, there we go. All right. So we're going to start off with a warm-up drawing. I think tonight I'm going to draw Crom. Just do a quick Crom sketch. He is one of my second favorite characters that I've created. And I haven't drawn him in a while, so sometimes I forget what he looks like. You might say to yourself, how could you forget what he looks like if he's one of your second favorite characters? Well, I only created him this year, I think. So he hasn't been around very long. Oh, burn turkey.
Yo.
What's burn turkey about?
I have no idea. I literally just made that up.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's better than Snow Capitalist. So
Snow Capitalist is pretty good.
Yeah, well,
Snow Capitalist is pretty good. I You know,
The only problem with that with Snow Capitalist is you got to explain the joke. You know.
yeah. Well, and it's like it was hilarious when I told it to you. Like when we, you know, you
Yes.
almost spit up whatever you were drinking, which is hilarious. But I'm like, okay, now it's too much energy to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although you know, I may go buy it again. It's a cool moniker.
Okay. How's it going?
It's going okay. It's going okay. How are you? Did you get my email?
Yes, I did.
You didn't text me or give me any sign of any kind of like, oh, cool. So,
Well, I figured we were going to talk. We might talk about it on the live stream.
well,
So
sure, yeah. So that's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool.
yeah, I may have to bid on it and win it.
You may have to.
I mean, I think the opening bid was only $1. So
Yeah, well, everything goes up. It won't sell for $1.
so what you're saying is I could probably get it for $10 then, right?
You may be able to get something. Yeah.
What he's talking about, guys, is on one of the auction sites, not eBay. What was the name of the site, by the way?
Comics Link.
Oh, okay. Somebody was telling me about Comics Link.
That is where I got my McFarlane piece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, very cool. But there's a piece of art up on Comics Link that I drew, so it's kind of cool.
It's only kind of cool.
It's kind of cool.
That's awesome.
It's the drawing's kind of cool. It's kind of sad that somebody's trying to sell it, but
It's pretty awesome.
oh, Cult of Pancake Sauce is here. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Laggy. Dillard said you got a laggy ass stream, boy.
Yeah, well, you guys should be used to that by now, right?
Lag.
Ew.
So, I wanted to tell you guys about my adventure this week. I had my follow up with the neurologist, another follow up,
Mhm.
and had to go do a neurological test. And this was the long form test, which meant it was. They originally told me it could take 2 to 4 hours, and it actually didn't take that long at all. But this is one where they give you all these like brain teasers and so forth, just to see your acuity and so forth.
Mhm.
And this is the important part that I want to tell you guys about. Is the doctor asked me, he says, have you or your family or friends noticed any neurological problems that you've been having, like memory loss or inability to remember people's names and stuff like this? And I looked at her and I said, well, if you ask my friends, they'd probably tell you I've always been this stupid. And she just started laughing, and I said, but I will let them know so that they can keep an eye out for things happening. Your wife is very loud.
Yeah.
She's in a whole nother room. She's talking to her mother.
Well, we
Did
can
you-
hear her perfectly.
Yeah.
Very.
Just tell it, because I don't want her to say something bad and have it on the live stream. But yeah, I told her, I said, I do a live stream with my buddies, and I said, I'll make sure I tell them that they need to keep an eye on whether or not I'm losing any of my what do you call it? Brain power.
Yes.
And
How could we tell the difference?
that's kind of what I was saying.
Like, it's like, Doc, do you know this man?
But the test results were that I am average. I am average for a man my age, which, I was hoping she would say, for a 46-year-old, you are fantastic. Your mental acuity is like sharp as a tack. And no, that's not what they said.
No. That'll never happen.
Nope. So, but I'm supposed to ask you guys to keep an eye on me, because you never know. But
How's your face?
it's still got issues. But I mean, it's not gotten worse. At least I don't think it's gotten worse. But it's starting to really annoy me because my eye is the bigger issue. The fact that I can't blink my eye, and
So it hasn't gotten any better.
well, it hasn't gotten any better, but it hasn't gotten worse. So it's not like I'm a drooling freak, but
Still, that's enough to. It's worrying time.
well, I am under a doctor's care, so I did contact my primary care. I've already had one meeting with him, and I have another one set for 2 weeks from now, and so I'll be meeting him again. But I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm taking my medicines. I'm checking my blood sugars. I'm checking my blood pressure, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
So, but oh, guys, I missed you guys so much. You know that?
Yeah. Sooner or later, they're going to be like, it's the bird flu.
Yeah, it's the bird flu.
I don't think I have the bird flu.
It doesn't. There's been a lot of people that hasn't stopped them from getting that diagnosis.
I've been tested. I don't have the bird flu.
Still doesn't. That hasn't stopped people.
So how's it going with you guys? Anything new and interesting happening?
No.
No? Well, that sucks. Well, I've come to the realization that I will not be taking over the world. I don't have the mental acuity to do that.
Well, I could have told you that a long time ago.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, well, I always had dreams that I could try. So, but last time I checked, and I do need to do an update and check again, but last time I checked, I surpassed 600 subscribers on my channel.
Hey, congratulations.
I'm up to 602 as of right now.
What?
So all you all out there that joined, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Holy crap, there's a Kodiak in the chat. Kodiak, why the heck aren't you here? Kodiak
has
he,
abandoned you.
he kind of freaked out. He actually gave me a call the other night because he had missed the last live stream, and he saw me talking in my face, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, what's happening to Andrew?" So he called me up to see what was going on. I said, "Well, obviously you didn't watch the previous live stream." And then I remembered I removed it because Todd doxed himself on it. So he didn't see the live stream from the week before where I explained everything that was going on.
Oh.
So he was just tuning into the last live stream and was like, "What the heck's happened to Andrew? Oh my God, what's wrong?" So he called me up to see, and I gave him a quick update on what was happening. And,
He doesn't know about the strokes and the ball sack palsy. And
it's not ball sack palsy.
are you sure?
Well, I keep saying it wrong too, so I'm not actually 100% sure.
Well, it's not cerebral palsy.
No. It's either Ball's palsy or Bell's palsy. I don't remember which one. But actually, I think there is only one. I'm just screwing it up and giving it the wrong name. So
Makes sense.
yeah. I mean, it's me we're talking about here, man.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's ball sack palsy.
it's not ball sack. So
Cock palsy.
Cock palsy.
starting to think there's something wrong with you guys.
he's just now catching on.
Yeah. If you don't even believe that. You can't say it with a straight face.
Hey guys, guess what this weekend is?
It's
a personal thing, but this Sunday is the wife and I's 29th dating anniversary.
wow.
That crazy ass woman has been with me 29 years.
Usually only women like
Remember that? Well, I remember it because it was Friday the 13th that I asked her out. So, I mean, I'm never going to forget that date. So, but,
We just celebrated our anniversary.
oh yeah?
Yeah.
Which one?
9th.
9th, being
Ninth.
married?
Yes. And 12th together.
Well, you got a little bit of catching up to do to me, buddy.
Well,
All right.
It's weird. It doesn't seem that long to me.
Yeah, time. It's because we're old and time flies when you get the older you get.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, Avery, you're breaking up, man. You're breaking up.
Oh, he's totally breaking up.
Yeah. All right. Let me
You know.
go real quick and check on the chat, see what else is going on. Let's see. Dillard says, I'm driving to the memorial for a late term. What? Thanks for asking, ass. I guess it's his way of. I asked him how he was doing. What a crazy man. Hey, Richard's here. Good evening, you dirty little cuties. Yep. Very topical, by the way.
Oh my
Isaiah
God, that sounds like
says,
a horror film.
That's just weird.
never missing these babies little late too. I'm not sure what he's talking about there, but Avery. Oh, Richard's glad Avery's here. So that's good. At least somebody likes Avery being here. And Isaiah says, and what's up? What's up, man? Richard says, since the day you were born, Andrew. Yep. And wait, what? Dillard? Damn, dude, I'm sorry. Oh, he's joking, Kodiak, please. Nathan says, you are great at drawing. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. At least somebody appreciates me, you know? Kodiak says, flashbacks. Thanks, Andrew. Bells, he says. Okay. Nathan says, how much money you get each like? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
None.
Really? It's bells. Okay. Bells Baldry. I have it, Andrew. We're gonna have to quiet Todd down a little bit. Oh my God! Thank God. Kodiak says,
I thought I was
Dave,
muted. My bad.
well, I muted you. He says Dave Mustaine had it, and he almost retired from Megadeth in 2003. Well, guys, I'm not going to retire on you. I promise. I'm sticking it out. You guys are going to have to put up with me for a long, long time. In fact, turning on my camera again because you all need to see me.
Or until I finally snap.
Nathan says, oof. He says, hey, sir, who is drawing? Oh, that would be me. That would be Andrew. Nathan says, how much? He says, how much do you get money you get each like? I don't get any money for any likes. I'm not there yet. I want to share my watermelon with Avery. Yeah, Richard's got it. Richard and Avery got this watermelon thing going on. So, and then Nathan says, brah, nothing. Okay, cool. All right, we're up to date now. So, guys, how the hell are you doing? Whew. I'm exhausted.
I'm doing good. You know, family is just we're putting the kids down to bed, so sorry for the screaming in the background.
The screaming.
She's loud as shit, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, it's like, how can creatures that small have lungs that powerful?
Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Oh, guys,
It's like, I had asthma. Why can't you?
Oh shit.
Todd just like, that just clicked in Todd's head. It's like, oh wait,
it's just messed up.
So I got some new comics this evening, but there was one particular one I wanted to show you guys particularly, because I know you'd appreciate it. But
oh yeah,
it's something I'd never seen before. Now I got to see if I could find it. I got a stack of like 100 comics here, and I got to find it. But it was a comic from like Boom or something.
gross.
And it was a Jeffrey Jones sketchbook book.
Is it like the bull's head painting on the cover, like the guy holding the bull's head?
No. Oh no, it's not Boom. It's even older than that. It's
Kitchen Sink.
Pacific Comics, I think. Here, hold on, I'll show it to you.
Because I have a Jeffrey Jones, one of the Jeffrey Jones sketchbooks I have, but I think it's Kitchen Sink. Ooh, that's might be even older.
Yeah, I know. I saw
and mine's old, and that's looks like it's even.
Dude,
older.
I think I used to have that.
This is one of the ones I found. PC, I believe that's Pacific Comics. Is that right?
Yeah,
It's called
oh my God.
Jeffrey Jones Ravens and Rainbows. That's a gorgeous cover.
Yeah, dude.
90. Let's see.
Jeffrey Jeffrey Catherine Jones. Remember
1983.
Catherine. Remember the late Kath. He transitioned.
Yes. This comic is 37 years old.
Oh my gosh.
That's a nice that back
It
cover.
looks mint condition, dude.
Well, no, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. But I was looking. I flipped through it really quick in the store. I mean, there's some. Oh, whoop! Sorry. There's boobies.
I love Jeff
There's
Jones.
Bobs. Oh, lots more Bobs.
Always, dude. Jeff Jones always drew Bobs.
These look like they might be just short stories.
Yeah, Idol. Yeah.
Which, oh, actually, this one is from 1970, 1976, and 1983.
What's funny is when if you go through certain bullpens in old Marvel comics, you'll see bullpen things written by Louise Simonson, but it doesn't say Louise Simonson. It says Louise Jones.
Yeah, he was definitely channeling some Frank Frazetta in some of these illustrations. Oh, wow, that's gorgeous.
Oh yeah, Jeff Jones is amazing. That's great stuff. I love Jeff Jones.
Yeah, this is awesome. Spirit of 76, some watercolor stuff. This would fit right in with like Epic from Marvel,
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder, I got to check and see if there were any other issues of this, or if this was just like a one shot or whatever. But it's gorgeous. I love this stuff.
We're not going to make that joke, Kodiak. Jones is one of the ones we respect.
Nathan says you are a simp. I don't know if he's talking about me or somebody else. But all right, that was cool. But everything else I found was
I'd simp for Jeff Jones if they were still around.
Todd, do you have a guest there with you this evening?
Yeah, and I can't seem to get rid of my kid.
Wait a minute, what time is it? It's like 8:30 at night.
I know. We went out to dinner.
Oh, okay.
And she's just playing. You need help? Okay. We need help with. You want it in the car? Okay, hold on. Avery, what are you thinking? Avery Butterworth, what are you thinking?
All right, wait a minute. I got to read this joke. Hey, he drew great boobs because he wanted great. Oh, geez.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the reason I didn't read
All right,
that.
I didn't put two and two together till I actually read it. But,
Well, he was trying to put two and two together, but
or just two completely. Kodiak, why are you not here?
I know.
You know, it'd be so funny is if he was waiting like to get in, and I just refused to let him in and just pretend like he's not here. I just keep saying, "Why aren't you here? Why aren't you here?" And he would be there waiting.
Yeah.
Kodiak just doesn't care about you anymore.
Yeah, Kodiak's abandoned this.
Yeah, he's kind of like, oh,
I see Kodiak all the time lately in the chat, and modding for the big channels, but he's totally forgot about
yeah,
it.
he's dissed us.
Well,
When
he called me, he told me he had forgotten it was Friday, which I guess that's a good excuse, right?
I guess it's a good excuse. I mean, you could, if you really thought, you really just wanted to make it up.
Todd, your voice keeps going really, really high. It's really funny.
Well,
It's
my
estrogen.
child, you'll just have to. It's the estrogen the shots that I'm taking.
Kodiak says Andrew fired me. I would never fire you, Kodiak. If you worked for me, you would be an employee for life.
Whether or not you got paid.
Whether or not you got paid, yes, right.
Whether
I
or
would,
not-
I would never, ever fire you because I don't want you to be able to collect unemployment.
That's true.
Oh, man. So what's new in the comic world that we need to talk about? Because I mean, I know there's stuff going on. I just really haven't been paying attention. I'm hoping you guys are here to fill me in and tell me something interesting.
Oh man, you first.
People suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Todd, you know, Todd, I love you, man. You're great. You're perfect. You're wonderful. But last Friday, you guys in the chat or people watching, Todd decided to show us some auctions that just were freaking beautiful. And I'm thinking to myself, why did you not do this while we were live? But he was just showing us page after page after page, and we were reminiscing and just having a really good time. And it's like, why does he not do this while we're on stream?
Well, let's do it now. Let's do it now. I mean, I literally have Heritage up right now because I'm thinking.
So you have anything good you want to show us? I mean, come on.
Well, okay, hold on. Let's see. Well, we'll do it together. You know, let's see.
At least he shows up for your streams.
That's true. At least I'm here. Besides, everyone
show up for
knows,
mine.
everyone knows that your channel is actually better when off air.
You know, I really can't argue with you. I really can't because we've had some really great stuff. Okay,
share my screen.
All right, I'm gonna share your screen.
So this is gonna drive you nuts. So check this out. This is a Jamie Hewlett and Peter Milligan Tank Girl versus America #3. Okay, Avery, you're gonna die because I died. I've been staring at this for pretty much all day today. Watch this. So this is gonna kill you. Let's see if I can enlarge it.
Holy crap! Is that colored? Is that original colored?
Yes, it's original colored. This is marker, dude. That's marker.
Oh wow! So
Look at that.
That's not like Prismacolor marker or anything.
No,
Yeah, it's marker.
Yeah, it's probably like
Oh
Copic.
okay. Oh
It's
okay.
like a Copic
Yeah.
marker and ink. And that bananas.
If you know how to use the blender markers, man, and take your time and build it, dude, you can do amazing stuff with Copics.
Yeah, he's a genius, dude. I mean, that's a straight painting. It's the coolest looking piece I've ever seen.
Yeah,
This is the first time I'll be honest. I've seen Bruce Timm. I've seen a lot of people hold Copics and really do a great job. This is the first time where I've looked at this and I've been like, holy crap, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like, look how sculpted that looks. Isn't that great?
I would be so afraid to put marker to my Nathan. Take it easy, man. I would be so afraid to put marker to my originals because I know how bad I am when it comes to coloring. I would screw it up horribly.
But look how good that is.
Wow.
I would love to color a book that way. It's just the cost of coloring it that way with Copics.
And here's
Now,
It's huge.
how old was that piece? Did it give you the date?
1994.
Damn.
Yeah, 1994. Let's see, I was looking at. So this is the cover. So I think it's actually Jamie Hewlett himself because he's dumping like the entire first issue of the Odyssey. Look at this, dude.
That looks awesome.
Isn't that great? Isn't that gorgeous? That's the cover of #1, I believe.
Uh
And then
oh, the Odyssey #1. Okay.
the Odyssey #1. Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh wow, more colored pages. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Read this, Avery. You'll enjoy this. Here, let me.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on. Let me see.
I'm coloring at the same time.
I don't know. It won't let me zoom in over here.
And, go back to lost pages.
There we go. Hold on. We'll just read panel by panel.
Oh, that is good. It looks like he probably gray toned a lot of it, like his mid tones and some of his darker colors, then went over it.
I have no idea how he did
Oh,
this.
I got you. I got you.
In some areas, like it's very selective.
Yeah.
So read this, Avery. Read this. You can be the writer. So just read this first panel out loud.
Uh-oh.
No,
It's beautiful. It's cute. It's just what I always wanted. It's a funnel, you cheap bastard. It's not a funnel. It's a feminine urine dispenser. A feminine urine dispenser. It's the bestest present I ever had.
Oh my god! Now she's demonstrating it.
Actually, it's the only present I ever had. Wow, now I'll be able to sign my name in the snow like you boys. Just so long as it's in your own handwriting.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. Tank Girl was a funny comic.
Yeah, man. He did a great job. It's
I haven't bought any of the newer stuff.
He's not drawing any of the newer stuff, I don't believe.
No, Ashley Wood and other people have it.
Look how
Yeah.
sick this looks, dude.
He's busy with Gorillas, man.
Yeah, look how good this stuff is. So he's giving away a bunch. Like these are batches of pages. Like this is page 9, and then the auction also has page 10. Right? Isn't that great? And then he's got look how good these compositions are.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Now, did either of you guys collect or buy Tank Girl when it came out?
Oh yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see, I never did. It was it was much later that I found Tank Girl. You know,
I actually,
Which is
well,
funny is Todd and I were probably telling you about it, and you were just like, I don't know.
probably.
Well-
What's crazy is like, especially when I saw this. So this is issue 1, page 1, 2, 3, or something like that. So I was looking at this and I was like, holy crap, look how good this is, right? Especially this, especially this next page. I was like, look at the detail on this, dude. And I was like, why? I was like, oh my God, this thing looks amazing. Like, why don't I ever remember seeing this? Like, you look how good that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I went and I kind of did a search and I started looking at it and I realized why. It's because the book, that whoever, I mean, I'm sure the colorist is a recognized person, but man, what a butcher job on the colors. The colors are super muted, so it just like sucked out all the detail of the ink. A complete butcher job, in my opinion.
now who published Tank Girl back then? Do you remember?
Oh man, I want to say it was Dark Horse, but I don't totally remember.
Hmm.
I don't
let's see what
remember exact. Some of it
on.
was Dark Horse.
This on DC. He drew it on DC paper.
Yeah, because this is later. This isn't like the first Tank Girl stuff to come over here.
Right,
No,
right. This is
This was the later. This was his return. This was his return. So I'll share with you. Here, stop. Let me stop sharing for just a second, and we'll pull up some stuff. I'll share with you guys some stuff that I'm looking at.
you know, I get scared when he said he's going to pull some stuff up.
I'm gonna whip some stuff out for you.
going to whip some stuff out.
Yeah. All right. So let me do this. Should I? Yeah, I'll show you. Let me hide some stuff. Yeah, just give me 1 second. I'll open up some tabs because I keep a running, I keep like a catalog of stuff that I want to buy one day. That I basically all the stuff that I can't get, I just like bookmark until it's gone, and then I cry. It's very sad.
Yeah, I stopped following auctions like that because it would kill me to have something up that I really want and then miss out on it.
You could just be like me and actually bid on things.
Nah, I could never do that.
And then, then your wife gets all pissed off at you and if you make the mistake and actually win something.
Then have to explain to her how you spent the money on the kids' clothes.
Pretty
on a
much.
piece of art.
Pretty much. Did Avery, you saw that Bisley, right?
Mm-hmm.
That Bisley Lobo?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That thing is going for it's still up. But I think it just ended today actually. But last time I saw it, it was up for like $29,000 or something.
Oh my God!
Oh wow.
Speaking of Bisley, if you go to The Lost Pages on Indiegogo, you can buy the original for the cover of the Lost Pages as a perk for $5,000. That's a Bisley original.
Oh wow, 5,000 is actually pretty good.
You're a pimp.
Hey Eagle, how's it going?
Back
Hey.
to Lost Pages, people.
Todd, I want to let you know I did download a bunch of the Robservations podcasts,
Yeah.
and I've listened to I think the first 3 for the Heroes Reborn, and every time I find Heroes Reborn titles now, I've been buying them.
You're right. Well, that's what happens. Right? That's what
This
happens.
is Avengers number 4 with a cover by Rob Liefeld of the Hulk. It's funny.
The stories are good, though, right?
I don't remember them because I didn't read them back then.
No, not the stories, the comic stories. Those are probably garbage. I'm talking about Rob's stories.
Oh yes, they're very good. I was listening to them while I was in the store. Whenever it was quiet, nobody was in there, I would turn it up so I could hear what he had to say. And
Okay.
yeah, it's good. It's good.
Here, let me. All right, you tell me.
Rob's not giving me a kickback, but if you guys want to go check out his podcast, Robservations, it's pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
what
man.
else?
Yeah. Speaking of art for sale, that I would get a kickback.
Yeah.
Oh, would you? Do you get a percentage of profits?
If you buy the tier where it has your cover to the short story I did the art for that original art, I do get a portion of that.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh, excellent. All right, now who did this one? Let me look at it. Oh, Bob Kane. Okay. Yeah, okay. Sure.
Yeah, but that's pretty dope looking Bob Kane, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty
not
cool.
It's probably like a pinup or something. I don't think that's a cover or
cool.
anything.
Specialty illustration.
Ah.
All right, we'll keep going. Avery, did you see this?
Yes.
We'll just look at this again.
Yeah, you didn't show that on air. It's pretty.
Oh,
Yeah.
look how sick that is, dude.
Very,
I
very
love it.
early Dale Keown.
And I like those slightly rougher inks than the more polished inks.
Yeah, me too. Who inked it? Oh, Marie Severin. That's why.
Yeah, I mentioned when you showed that to me before that I don't remember seeing that in the comic itself. So I know I haven't seen that issue.
I don't think I have that issue.
Yeah.
I don't think I mean, I'm not even sure if I still have my Hulks at all.
Such a good illustration, though.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the price right now? $8,200.
Woo.
Wow.
I mean, it's
Yep.
worth it, but woo.
Look at that, Kirby. That's pretty dope, isn't it? That's pretty cool.
That is cool. Kodiak, don't you dare kick anybody out of here. I only have so many people.
Remember this?
Oh, wow.
See if I can come up a little bit there.
Is that from Wildcats or?
It is.
Okay.
Wildcats number eight. But it's not Scott Williams.
Yeah, I kind of can tell that. It's very
Yeah. It's Richard Bennett.
mm.
Which is interesting. Like you really start to see like how big of an impact Scott Williams had, right?
He has a much more defined line. This is very very loose. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. Look at
Yeah.
that though. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I bet you when they colored it, nobody cared.
No, and I think Scott Williams was probably working on 8 other books or something.
Yeah, Kodiak, we don't kick trolls out of here. When you kicked out trolls, we'd have to get rid of Avery.
I've
True,
always
true.
I've always appreciated
I'm a troll. I just don't have any alts anymore.
that's true. I've always appreciated Jim Lee's spaceship tech.
You know, without looking at the title of it, I'd almost thought that was an X-Men, but but the X-Men version of those ships were so much more better drawn.
Yeah. This was a little bit like deadline time, you know.
Yeah. This looks like somebody just threw crap down really quick, you know.
Yeah, he was just drawing a bunch of sketches and like, you know, trying to get the pages done so he could try to buy Marvel Comics.
Well,
So that was. I don't think Avery knows that story.
What story?
So apparently Jim Lee, the part of the Rob Observations, one of the episodes, like it's actually really good because Jim Lee is just kind of, or Rob Liefeld is just kind of like telling everybody what's up. You know what I mean? Like he's really just kind of saying it how he saw it.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently that Heroes Reborn saga where Jim and Rob went back to Marvel.
Yeah.
Jim actually Rob was just drawing Captain America and Avengers, and I think Iron Man or something. He wanted to, but Jim was actually vying to take over Marvel.
Yeah.
And they were actually about to move Marvel to La Jolla.
Yeah.
Like he was in the final stages of like running Marvel, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, because there's one point in the story where
yeah, you told me that part.
They had started. They were working on Heroes Reborn, and they had signed this lucrative contract, and it was great, and everybody was happy. And then Marvel went to go file bankruptcy, and they reached out to Rob Liefeld, and they said, "Hey, listen, because of the bankruptcy, we have to renegotiate all of our contracts, and we're changing all the rates that we were going to pay you, and so forth." And then they ended the conversation or the notice or whatever they sent and says, "We already spoke to Jim Lee, and he says that if you're not willing to do it, he'll take up the slack. He'll take your projects over at the lower rate." And Rob's like, "Screw this. I'm out of here. I'm not going to do this for a lower rate." And he found out later that the reason why Jim was willing to do that is because Jim was vying for this position. And it's almost like he couldn't understand why Jim Lee would be willing to take lower rates and so forth and agree to them. Mm-hmm. And turns out there was a reason. And
there's like the normal reason for agreeing to do something for a lower rate is you need the money. Well, everybody would have known at that time Jim didn't need the money.
Yeah.
So there's got to be another.
Did you get, Andrew, did you get to the part where he's talking about how that deal actually ended up killing the deal? Like him doing that actually
because Jim Lee, because of the fact that he was willing to take the lower rate and so forth, he kind of let anybody finish the projects, and it was poor quality. And I remember some of those issues being not that great, the later issues. And
it was like Ryan Benjamin, stuff like that. Like it wasn't the worst.
It was good. Yeah, it wasn't the worst, but it wasn't Jim Lee.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't Jim Lee and Scott Williams. So
I didn't buy any of that stuff.
Well, the first few issues of Fantastic Four were fantastic. Jim Lee on those were great. At least I remember them being great. But when he left, I left. So, these are fantastic Mark Silvestri pages.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Yeah, he also tells the story about how Mark and Jim were kind of on the outs with each other.
Yeah.
And during one of the negotiations, they brought up Mark Silvestri, and Jim Lee put his foot down and said, "No, absolutely not. He will not be involved in this Hero Reborn project, period." I was like, whoa. And Rob was like, I'm not going to argue with the man. I'm going to go with it. But, yeah, there was stuff going on.
There was some bad blood there.
Bad.
Those guys have been heavy competitive with each other for a long time, off and on. Well, when Mark started his own studio and not being a part of Homage,
right,
he took a lot of talent with him.
Right, he took a lot of Homage talent with him.
Yeah,
that was the deal.
Yeah,
look at that.
That's going to cause a problem.
Look at that.
Wow, that's an awesome page.
Isn't that crazy? Hold on for 1 second. Melissa needs to say something.
Dude, we don't stop the streams for wives around here, okay? Come on, you should know better.
Oh, please. You've never stopped a stream to talk to your wife?
I've had to stop the stream to duck from stuff she was throwing at my head. Okay. Hey, this is my stream. Do as I say, not as I do. Yep. Look at the buildings in the background on that one panel. That's fantastic.
I was just looking at that. I was like, look how simple or ridiculous. Like I it's amazing. Like I don't know why, but I never. Only when I'm looking at the page, like these black and white. This is why I love the black and whites, man. Because when I'm looking at Silvestri's like pages, there's nothing there. Like it's so minimal. I mean, I know a lot of that is Dan Green, but
Right.
Like,
right.
look how simple that is. There's like nothing there.
It's
It's just motion and like this table.
Yeah.
There's just a box. There's just some boxes there and some jagged lines for some crap on the floor. There's nothing there. You know? But look at this. I mean, look, he's got LCD, he's got Cable, Sabretooth, and Wolverine hanging out the side of a helicopter, which if I saw that in the script, I would want to die. and it just flows so easy.
Yeah.
Right? It looks so good.
Yeah, well, those buildings in the background don't matter. You just have to understand that it's buildings. That's all it needs to tell you.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny about that panel? If I was the artist or the writer or the scripter or whatever, where the buildings are at would probably be covered with dialogue balloons because it's so unnecessary. But it actually works really well for what the image you're trying to portray in there, you know?
Yeah.
That they're high up, that they're in the sky, and, you know.
It's just such a gestural drawing, man. This is, I know every artist is different, but I look at this and I'm just like, this was by far the best stuff he ever did.
His Uncanny X-Men and his Wolverine were
early before he started jocking Jim Lee.
Yeah, before he started trying to do the whole homage studio style. Before he started doing that was his best stuff.
For sure, man. And it's like, and in fact, it's interesting, like the whole Rob Observations thing. Rob talks about how everybody, at least in that group, believed that Silvestri was like by far the best illustrator and was the
best artist. Yeah,
best artist, and was the essentially the heir apparent to John Buscema.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep, I could see that in a heartbeat.
Yeah. And it's just like, I don't know, man. It's like, so like, how long do you think it took him to draw this page? Do you think it took him a day? I mean, maybe because it was all the action, but there's no detail. Like it's all
no. But the thing is that the planning and the storytelling and the composition can eat up a lot of time.
Yeah,
you'll draw things, then erase it and redraw it.
Just absolutely gorgeous, man.
Because
how much was that page going for?
Composition is everything.
Not bad. Well, probably double. So it's going to be about $3,000. Which for that page with all like Wolverine fighting Sabretooth and Cable, like that's a classic page. That's a cover. You know? That was the cover image right there.
Nathan, I can see your chat. Just so you know.
All right, let's see what else we got. Yeah, this is one that if I man, that's a
yeah, that's a great page.
This one was crazy.
Yeah. This is Toth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That second panel makes me die. Like that is such a simple looking panel that
there's so much in every single panel that looks
fantastic. Alex Toth, dude, Toth, however you say it.
You know, what's so funny is these three panels right here, each one has something so distinctive about the way it's done. Like I absolutely love the shadows in the street. You know, I love the shadows in the second one, but the way it interacts with what's around it, you can tell he's physically there in the doorway. And then the next one, the light comes on, and there's just so much. It's like a slap in the face. There's so much drama in that third panel. You know,
yeah.
You know, what is it, Toth? Like you say, strip everything down to its purest essence, then draw the hell out of that.
Yep, and that's what he does, isn't it? It's like a detailed Mike Mignola.
Toth and Jeff Jones or whatever. It's as a couple of Mike Mignola's biggest influences.
Let me tell you how much I want this page.
What's that from? Hold on.
You know it. You know this.
Is that who's that early?
Oh,
Capullo?
you better know who this is. You know exactly who this is. You know exactly who this is.
It's got to be Capullo.
It's Greg Capullo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I already said Capullo.
Yeah, that is this image. This run. This
I didn't like Capullo back then,
dude. This was to this day. His Capullo's. See, I'm the exact opposite, man. I think Capullo today is pretty good. I think Capullo on X-Force is bananas. I just love it. Like, that just drives me nuts. It's so good.
Well, I remember some of his very early issues on X-Force. It wasn't that good. But man, did he develop very quickly. You know, I think there was an annual that he did that the art was not that great.
Yeah.
But then when he jumped to the regular series, it just leaps and bounds. Like every issue was better than the last.
For me, dude, it came as a shock that Capullo became someone that I like, because I didn't like his stuff. Then he went on Spawn, and like for a while I would see it and I would be like, oh, it looks too cluttered to me. Then all of a sudden I see him on Batman. I'm like, who's this badass? And I pick it up. I'm like, wait, what? I was like, it's like, dude, Sun got good.
Who is this?
This is Robert Crumb.
Oh, okay. That's who I thought it was. I saw the ankles.
Oh, Except that's the tell is the ankles.
Yeah.
But like that's a really good Crumb draw. I've never seen a Crumb drawing like that. I've only seen his cartoon stuff.
Oh no, he does a whole bunch of like photorealistic stuff.
I've
You know
never
what's so
noticed
funny?
it before. That's
You look at
awesome.
this and you look at this. If you look at the like half of it, like don't look at her feet. It's like he was really, really trying really, really hard. And then when he got to her feet, he's like, screw it. I'm just going to do my thing.
Well, maybe he has like a cankle thing.
I think he has a lot of things.
That's funny.
I'm not judging though, Crumb. I'm not judging your cankle
No,
fetish.
no. Everybody's got their fetish.
Look at those computer monitors. Look at the artwork on the computer monitors. Oh, if I drew this, I would want to commit suicide, but it's so good.
Dude, look at the inks on the computers themselves. It's faded.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me see.
Wonder what he used.
Probably ballpoint pen.
Yeah, probably something like that.
McFarlane has a lot of pages that are like that too. Look at that.
Also, the early when people started using microns, sometimes back in those days,
Mhm.
those type of pens, the ink wasn't as good as it is today. It wasn't a whole lot better than a Sharpie.
Right.
Like microns weren't as good as the microns and the Copic style pens back in the late 80s and early 90s. The ink wasn't as good.
That's a nice page too.
Yeah, more Silvestri.
Yep.
Say it, Logan. You're my
My pappy.
my pappy.
Is that what he was going to say?
Probably, yeah. I think
I
that's
can't
what he
remember.
says.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's pappy. Or my pa, right?
My paw.
Say it, Logan.
Say it.
What good stuff. This one you'll remember. Ramel did a drawing of this one. Do you remember Ramel drawing that?
Yeah, I think I do remember that.
1992.
Hey,
How
Andre,
crazy.
how's it going?
How crazy that this was 92 and Jamie Hewlett's painted one thing was 94 or 95. Like not that like same time basically.
Oh, see that I was just gonna say is that I was out of school by the time the Tank Girl stuff was happening. So that's probably why I missed it.
Oh, I gotta stop sharing for just a second. I gotta some of these have adult, it's like slightly adult things, so I gotta
Oh boy.
well, not adult, but like if it's a Simon Bisley.
The Biz.
Ahmed says he's watching Hulu. Okay. What on Hulu? Oh, you know what? Jen and I have been watching whatchamacallit? Cobra Kai on Netflix. Now that it's on Netflix, we're watching it. All right, hold on a second.
Yeah, you're watching Cuties too, I bet.
Oh, God damn.
No, I am not.
Oh, fuck.
I did point it out to the wife. I told her what it was about. Oh,
So, oh yeah.
all right. Soak it in, folks, because this is getting edited out of the video.
I tried to wait until Andrew had stuff in his hands.
Oh, I love it.
This one's awesome.
Look at that thing, dude.
What is that? The cover? That's got to be a cover. What's
Yeah,
it
it's
a
the cover
up?
of the nail.
Oh, The Nail. That was a Steve Niles book. It was this sort of thing about this pro wrestler dude with his family out in a camper, and they end up in a Hills Have Eyes situation. And he was called The Nail. He was a wrestler.
Oh, there you
called
go.
The Nail, and he ended up in him with his family out in a sort of Hills Have Eyes, Texas Chainsaw Massacre type of thing. That's what that was.
Okay.
I used to hang out on the Niles when I talk about the forum days and all the weird stuff that used to go on. And I said there was one forum I was on that I posted. Every place else I lurked, but the Niles forum was the one I posted on.
Bisley is just one of those guys. No matter how many times I see his paintings, like I understand how he paints it, but I have no idea how he paints it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I understand. I know he inks it and it's black, and then he paints over the black, and that's how you get the tones. But I couldn't. It's just so unique. He's got such a unique painting style.
It's layers of ink and spray paint. And you do it, and if you don't do it in the right stages and get your underpainting built up in the right stages, you can't achieve the look. It won't work.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like there's
color pencil on top for finishes.
Well, what's nuts is like it's really subtle.
Mm-hmm.
There's so, I mean, it looks so crazy, but there's actually a lot of delicacy and subtlety in there.
I know. I used to try to copy it, man. Remember?
Yeah.
Ooh, what's this? John Buscema, huh?
That's kind of a cool John Buscema cover. Not inked very well, but pretty good. And then he always has the backs. Like you always have to show the back because like he starts drawing crazy shit on the back.
That's cool.
I always like these like little curved lines. They really curve the muscles really well.
Yeah, it's a great way to shade muscles because it does show the tonal variation. Thing is though, finding an inker who can ink that right, because if you don't, it just looks like
absolute ass.
Oh, that's pretty.
You have to be able to paint and draw and ink to do that.
Mm-hmm. Buscema was a genius.
Do that, yo.
Do you have a goal of owning original Buscema pages?
Oh yeah.
Do you have any particular ones that you're looking for? I think
I don't know.
Conan off the top of my head, but
yeah, I mean the Conans float around like that one. There's another Conan that I have in here. That's actually really pretty. Either a Conan. I don't know. I'm always gonna gravitate more towards his Wolverine run. Because I think that was when I first got exposed to him. Check out this. Jean Girard, Mobius.
Oh, okay.
Just craziness.
Oh
nice.
Yeah, dude, his blueberry stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I want a bunch of it. I don't even care if it's English translated or not. I don't care.
Look what's up for sale, guys.
Oh no way! Holy crap! That's
Milo Manera.
That's a piece of comic history right there.
Yeah, dude,
it is.
It calls an SJW meltdown.
It is. This is up for grabs.
And it's not even really that great of a painting.
It's really not.
No, it's for Milo Manera. That's actually a mediocre painting.
What size is that? Does it say?
Yeah, it's 22 by 30. It's big.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's big. This variant cover by the master Milo Manara that created so much controversy and was a topic of much discussion when it was published. This Spider Woman was impossible to go unnoticed.
What's it currently up to? 8,000?
Yeah.
I guarantee you that'll go 50 or more.
Oh yeah, no, it's got 21 days. It's gonna go up there. I mean, and it's 100% because of the controversy.
Oh yeah. Wow.
I hope that's going directly to him. I hope that's something being sold by him. That's in his collection.
Check this out, guys.
Is that a
Avery? Come on.
Hold on. Oh, damn, Dave McKean
Yeah.
from
really? Okay.
Do you remember what
that's
book?
from Black Orchid.
Black Orchid. That's right.
I have
Oh
two.
crap! I should have realized
I
that.
have 2 or 3 copies of that book.
Yeah, dude.
You can find it in 50-cent bins.
I know. Isn't that insane?
It's a wonder, and it's in a fantastic, beautiful comic.
It really is. And there you go. You could own an original page from it.
Wow.
How much is that going to go for, though? There's no way you're getting
Thousands.
there's no way you're getting a Dave McKean for a few $100.
No. No, these prices are all just getting started. So
Yeah, I could go in there and throw down $1,000 and not have to worry. I'm never going to get it for that.
this is a Mike Mignola page I would love. You're not a good monkey. You're bad. Ooh.
It's a nice Ape Sapien page.
Isn't that great? Like how he draws. It's like not even real. Like just.
But I think, I'm not sure. I think Jones had a saying about his mistakes. He's like, some people have built an entire career off of my mistakes. And I think he's talking about Mignola.
I could see that.
Because certain things about Mignola's style are based in things Jones did when he didn't know what he was doing and he was covering it up.
Yeah.
Well, there was that one interview with Mike Mignola where he said he learned as an inker he learned early on that if you can't draw it, just
Black it out.
color it in black. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why a lot of this stuff is so
when in
heavily
doubt,
black.
black it out.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm even still like, you know, especially when you see those Silvestri pages and all that stuff. It's like it really is like figure out the shot, figure out what part of the shot you want to draw, and then figure out how not to draw the rest of it.
Well,
Yep.
I literally used that in there was one particular panel in Hero Book 2. There was a fight scene between like 2 or 3 characters, and when I originally drew one of the panels, it had a lot of action in it. It just didn't look right, and I just said, you know what? I'm going to make this a silhouette, and I did, and it worked because you could tell what was happening, but I didn't have to draw the damn thing.
Yeah.
So I
Sometimes
used the
that's
Mike Mignola way to cheat.
Sometimes that's a very powerful striking. Oh my God, George Pratt.
Oh wow,
But
that's from
sometimes, like,
Meltdown, isn't it?
No, George Pratt didn't work on
No.
Meltdown. That's from Wolverine Netsuki.
Yep.
Oh, what? That was Kent Williams, right?
No.
Who
Williams?
did Meltdown? That's what
Meltdown.
Meltdown did. Yeah, Meltdown did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
Meltdown is Kent Williams and John J. Muth. This is George Pratt.
okay.
This is
That's
from
sick.
Wolverine Netsuki.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, dude, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was a gorgeous comic there.
That was a beautiful book.
$180. That's awesome.
No, it's got 21
Gonna
days.
go for way more than that.
I know.
This is a beautiful John Buscema.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Look at that. And he inked it himself.
Yeah, and you could tell that the word balloons are actually inked onto the page too.
Yep.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that great?
Oh, there was a one of the comics I found recently. I was going to share with you guys. I forgot to pull it aside. It was a Conan book, and in the backup there was a Bruce Timm Conan story. It's just fantastic.
Really?
Yep. It's like a 4-pager, but it was good.
So, did you guys ever discover Massimiliano Frizzato this in the Secrets of the Mazer?
I don't.
Oh, dude.
You got to show me some artwork.
Um,
There's a lot of those European artists. I can't remember their names, and I don't have access to just go pick their books up.
Oh, I remember
Okay.
seeing those
Yeah.
books.
so
They
I
were
have
in
all of
your
these.
collection. So
Yeah, I have
go
all
for
of
it.
these books. They're
Yeah.
absolutely stellar.
It's from
Yeah,
Heavy Metal, right?
I think
Heavy
it was
Metal helped
serialized.
publish it. Yeah,
I think it was
published them,
serialized. Yeah. But
Like
I mean, it's all like he draws it in charcoal and then he goes back in with acrylic paint and stuff. And I just love the characterization. It was so good. I've never seen one of his pages in person, obviously, let alone this is the series that he did before it called Margot.
Be right back.
That cool.
That is cool.
So this is really interesting to me. So the very first comic series I ever bought was, and this is what hooked me, was Mike Mignola's and P. Craig Russell's Phantom Stranger. That was my break into comics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can tell why I got hooked. Is like my first book was Mike Mignola and P. Craig Russell on the Phantom Stranger, and so these are a couple of the pages from it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look how cool that is. Like P. Craig Russell Mignola ink,
That is cool.
signed by Russell.
Now, he's still with us, right?
So I was about to ask you that. Didn't he pass
Oh,
away?
I think I
No.
would have remembered that, but
I don't know.
hmm.
Let's just say that yes, he's still with us.
Okay.
Do you want to look it up? You could look it up real quick.
Goodness gracious, I could. Where's my keyboard? All right, hold on just a second. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, Todd, look up Alex Nino.
Huh?
Alex Nino.
I don't know what that means.
Look up Alex Nino on there.
On where? On my internet?
Heritage. On Heritage. See if they have any of Alex Nino's art.
Oh, okay.
Well, from Wikipedia, he's still around. He's 68 years old, but
Who?
P. Craig Russell.
Oh, yeah. Picker also still alive.
Yeah. All right. Well, for some reason, both Todd and I were unsure, so we figured we'd look into it.
Was it Alex Nino?
Yeah.
Nino?
Yeah.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. Hold on. Oh, dope.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I used to have some of this guy's stuff. Like, not his pages, but his comics.
Yeah.
He did some epic stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. I've seen some Conan stuff by him too.
Yeah.
Freaking
Awesome.
amazing.
Yeah, that's badass. Let me check this out. Let's see.
Whoa. That's cool.
Topi.
Yep. It's that swirling hatching. You're like,
Yeah, as soon as you see it, you're like, oh, yeah.
Man, Avery, I am so glad you introduced me to Topi.
amazing.
Look at
It
that,
is.
dude. Isn't that crazy? You want a Sergio Topi?
So good.
Is that something that's up for auction?
Yes.
Really?
Oh my god.
Yes. $32 right now.
Place a bid. Todd, as my authorized agent in bidding, I authorize you to place a bid of $33. Go ahead and do it right now.
That's right. That's right. Well, his pages usually sell. Look, that's actually a good sign. His pages sell for like $1,000 to $1,500.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's actually good news because that means it's, even if it was the highest bidder, it wouldn't be for like thousands and thousands and thousands.
Some of his books go
Like,
for
look at
300 to 500 because they're not in print anymore, and homie's
I
dead.
know that's just gorgeous, man. Look how solid that is.
That's very nice. Very nice.
It's another Toth up for bidding. Look at that, like the arm. He just like blacked it out.
Yep. Now,
You can tell he was having problems. He was actually having problems drawing it or something. You see that? Can you see the ink line? Like he drew the arm down,
Mm-hmm.
and then like this guy's arm was just like weird, so he just painted it out.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd like to have an original by him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't have a clue what I'd want, but
I've got a couple of Toth pieces.
yeah. Oh, I wasn't going to mention that
Well,
out loud.
ultimately, you'd probably want like a Zorro.
Yeah, those Zoros are ridiculous.
It's like,
Oh, is that a cell?
Yeah,
oh,
That's
original?
awesome.
from Akira.
Oh, that's pretty dope. That's super dope.
Now, I'd like to have an original page from the manga.
Well,
Okay.
yes, that's called a holy grail because I don't think he sells any of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the mega guys don't sell their pages that often. They don't really. There's not like a market for that. Sometimes they do, but not really. It's really strange.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Now, is Cup behind Hot Rod?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird thing. I think he's like supposed to be next to him, but it's a little small.
They're supposed to be side by side, but they the size disparity and the fact that it's animation, so you don't have line weighting, keeps them.
Well, also to be fair, it also could be just the way that the cells were arranged.
Mhm.
I don't know how many cells that is. If it's two,
it could
looks
be
like it-
three. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's just one, but yeah, it could be just a mistake.
Is that from
Oh,
the
yeah,
movie or from one of the episodes after the movie?
This is from the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the background is a print, but the cell is the cell, which is really the only reason I probably wouldn't want to go pick it up is because I kind of have a personal rule. It's like if I'm going to buy a animated cell, I want the original background because that's the shot, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And then it's really going to cost you if you're the guy that gets the cell and the shot. And,
Right.
And the
Right. So that's kind of like what I go for.
Well, to be honest with you, there's maybe one background and hundreds of.
I'm actually wrong. This is the original background. The Transformers the movie famously features incredible cell setup featuring two fan. See, it says a cell setup, which is a different term. Setup is a term featuring two fan favorite characters. Measures a whopping 11.25 by 7. Cell is displayed on the original hand painted Keymaster background, and it shows. Wow, that's great. So why are they calling it a setup? That's a real bad. So a setup means that a setup basically means that usually a setup means it's the original cell and a poster background, like a print.
That's not Wheelie, that's Cup, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, it says Cup.
Oh, well, Kodiak says Wheelie. It's not Wheelie. Dude.
Hand painted original production cell and hand painted original Keymaster. Okay, that's different.
Okay.
That's actually pretty different. That's pretty dope. I've actually never seen. That looks really dope.
That is dope.
It changes that. It changes the thing. If it's the original background and it's something you want, that's. I wish it was a cooler looking shot, but
Yeah.
you know, like Optimus Prime in the middle of the air fighting Megatron or something.
He says, it's not a mistake. It's the scene where Hot Rod steps up to Grimlock and is talking to Wheelie. Oh, okay. He was correcting. He was correcting his
Oh.
misspelling. All right.
Read the whole comment, Andrew. God,
I read what I wanted to read.
fix your fucking face.
Oh, one of my customers and I were talking about my face, and he says, "You do realize that if your face is still screwed up come Halloween, you have to go as Two-Face." And turns out Halloween's on a Saturday, so if that happens, I am definitely going to dress up as Two-Face for Halloween in the store on Saturday.
So your face hasn't gotten better.
You can't.
It hasn't gotten worse. Let's put it that way.
Well, I guess that's half good.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh my God, that's there, for a second there, I thought Cross was here, man.
I'm
All
just
right,
saying.
guys. All right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. I appreciate everybody coming in this evening, checking out the video or checking out the live stream with us. We did a little drawing. We talked a little bit about stupid stuff, and we
Wait. This
really
is very
good off.
important. This is very important.
Okay.
Do you remember what we talked about?
All right, everybody. Good night.
Go back to Lost Pages.
Yes, back to Lost Pages. If you
Oh,
get an
hey, Cross.
opportunity, go check it out.
Cross is there,
Oh, hey, he is here. Ha 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 ha.
but too late to hear. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it's all right.
that's what replays are
Too
for.
late to hear.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Good night. We'll see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. And remember, it's all about comics.
Comics.
Good night, everybody.
Comics.